Okay, this will be a challenging one. Let's see if we can make this turn up nicely. Okay, wonder what we're going to use. Come on, Konica Minolta, do your fucking bit. Shit. Anyway, this is colourful and it's quite small. I think we're going to make this. Where are we going? We're going here. So the vertical, horizontal should I say, will be 390 and the vertical is going to be 400. I'm just going to call it that, and we're just going to set this silly shedder up, and we're going to give it, what background colour will we give it? It's got too much colour in it, so we're just going to call it nothing. So we're just going to go here and see what we can do with this. Okay, sharpness. Okay, what is this strange piece that we've got? It's got a picture of buildings, like random sort of buildings. Looks almost a bit like Chatswood in some ways, a big version of it. And it's basically, you save more TRS, and someone's written this on there, but we're actually interested in the buildings that are on the back. So it's a bit crumpled, which is a pain in the ass. It's going to make it a little bit difficult to try and line it up nice and neat. So TRS is the name, obviously the name of the company. Trying to get TRS nice and straight is going to be a real challenge. Let's see how we go. It's an interesting one. Okay, let's see how these buildings look. They look a lot better than I thought, actually. So you can see the buildings, they look really nice. You can see this one's got a fucking dollar sign. Yeah, fucking money fucker. So I'm wondering if we're going to use this. We're going to use this as our master, or maybe, yeah, we're going to use that as our master copy. We probably chopped some of this. Some of it got chopped off, like this factory building got chopped off, but, well, we can't. We'll just be happy with what we've got. It'll be a bit too smallish otherwise if we include all of it. Or actually, it'll be tall and skinny. So we're just going to set it to copied paper. We're going to make the vertical into, the vertical's still going to stay on 400. This will probably be just a little bit bigger, so we're going to make the X a lot smaller. So the X is going to be 104, and the vertical is going to be 400. So let's see if we can turn this out really nice. We'll have to overlap it a bit to get rid of the borders. We're going to make a mirror image, but the top, hey, hang on, we've got to turn it this way because we're enlarging from the top to the bottom, and we just have to just overlap it slightly. Just line it up here with that as a guide so we don't get the buildings looking crooked. We don't want the buildings to look like they're crooked. So let's see how we go with that. See if we make this look good. Okay. Whoa, they look skinny. They look really like skyscrapers. They're a little bit, it's a little bit there, unfortunately. We just didn't get it close enough to the edge. But they're all skinny now. We're going to have to just rearrange that, and we may have to take it off 400%. We're going to go, I think they're straight enough, but we've got to reset the paper on there properly. So 400, we're going to take it from 400. We're going to make it 300. We're going again at 390 this time for the vertical. And we've got to we've got to push this up further against the edge so we don't get that ugly bit that we just showed there on our first attempt. So now we just got it up like that. So we just want to get rid of this little bit. It looks ugly because that's where we're going to put our mirror image. So hopefully 390 is the right size, and hopefully we've got it straight. Then we can make this into a really nice little image. Okay, well that looks a lot better. It looks like our dollar sign building is way too big. But maybe that's a good thing, you know. We don't want to encourage people to be money fuckers by making their buildings too big, don't we, folks? No. So we're just going to see which part's going to be the centre of the mirror. We're thinking that part, but that's actually the edge of another building. I thought that was the edge of the, or whatever. So I'm thinking we're going to, how are we going to do this? We have to move it across a bit because it looks a bit ugly, that little line. So we're just going to slightly move that across. There, I think that should be pretty close. This is not easy, folks. Oh, fuck, folks. I've lost my settings. I'm going to have to go back and set this up. Too much chit-chat, chit-chat, chit-chat. Now, at least we've got the master copy. We now have to set this up again. Folks, I'm so sorry. The enlargements are fairly simple. At least we still got the original on the glass easily. So now the X is going to be 104. And the vertical is going to be 300. And we're going to make it 360 this time. And we're just going to go and just set this up. We're going to make the text enhance. We're going to do that. Color adjust. We're just going to make the contrast really contrasty. Copy density will stay in the middle. So we're just setting our usual ones up. Fortunately, this we didn't have any precious color settings and all that sort of shit. At least the enlargements are fairly straightforward. We're not finished with it yet. So we're now going to try that, see if we fix the problem that we looked at, that we observed, and we're trying to make it look good. So let's see how that looks. Yeah, I'm just thinking. I'm just trying to see if any of it's crooked. Trying to see if it's still straight up and down, because hey, they're buildings. Buildings have got to stand straight, not crooked. So that looks like our dollar sign building's still missing. Wonder if we're going to just, there's some more dollar signs. So there are other dollar signs I didn't see. We're going to shrink this even smaller. So that's a bit too. So I'm thinking this. Hopefully I've got the right positioning. And we're just going to go. Actually, I'm just going to check. Yeah, that's against the edge, and that looks good. So now we're just going to go. We're going to make the enlargement going from 360. We're going to make it. We're going 300 for this. So 300 should hopefully be the right size. It's not an easy thing to work out here. Obviously this is like a post-it note with special little picture on it. And there, that looks good. The dollar sign is sitting in a nice little spot. Not that I'm encouraging money fucking, but it just looks aesthetically pleasing. And I think that's where we're going to put our mirror image junction at. So now we're going to just go here. 300 is the right size, folks. Looks like it. So now it's time just to print off what we've got. Demo is going to be a little bit prolongated, but it should be fine. It looks like it's going to be worth it. So let's see how that goes. So that's that there. But it does look a bit like a stylised version of Chatswood, funnily enough. So there, that's that one. And we're just going to print off 2 mirrors now that we've done those 2. We're just going to get into mirror image. Let's see, it's there. Okay. Okay, let's see how this looks. I'm just going to put it together. Okay. Try and line these up. It's not easy. For some reason, it's just not quite easy with this. That there, and should be about right, pretty much. It's not perfect, but anyway, there you have it. What can I say? Could we call it Chatswood? Looks actually very strange for a city. Stylised Chatswood, made even more stylised, maybe. I don't know what to call it. I think it looks quite interesting. I think now we can call it quits.